Welcome to House Lux Estate, your #1 source for self-improvement and personal development advice. Here, we provide insights that empower you to transform your life. We explore topics that stimulate growth, foster positivity, and enhance personal effectiveness. Today, we delve into the 10 differences between powerful and powerless people. Stay tuned. Before we delve into the differences, understand what we mean by powerful and powerless people. When we say powerful, we're not referring to physical strength or political clout. Instead, we are talking about individuals who possess a strong sense of self, who are confident in their abilities, and who are not afraid to take control of their own lives. These are people who embrace change, seek growth, and are not deterred by failure. On the other side of the spectrum, powerless people often feel like they're at the mercy of their circumstances. They may struggle with self-doubt, fear of failure, or a general feeling of inadequacy. They may feel like they're constantly being buffeted by the winds of fate rather than steering their own course. With those definitions in mind, let's explore the differences. Firstly, powerful people view failure differently. To them, failure is not the end of the road, but rather a detour sign, an opportunity to learn, grow, and improve. They embrace failure as a natural part of the process towards success. Every stumble, every setback is seen as a stepping stone, a lesson to be learned. On the other hand, powerless people often view failure as a definitive end, a sign that they are not good enough or that their dreams are unattainable. This mindset can lead to a cycle of negativity and self-doubt, hindering progress and growth. In essence, powerful people use failure as fuel, propelling them forward with newfound knowledge and determination. Powerless people, however, often allow failure to extinguish their flame, leaving them stuck in place, unable to move forward. That's the first key difference. Let's move on to the next. Secondly, powerful people take responsibility. This trait is a defining characteristic that separates them from those who feel powerless. You see, powerful people understand that they are the architects of their lives. They acknowledge their mistakes, learn from them, and use them as stepping stones to move forward. They don't shy away from the consequences of their actions, but rather, they embrace them as part of the journey to success. On the other hand, people who feel powerless often resort to blaming others for their circumstances. They point fingers and find scapegoats, failing to realize that this attitude only deepens their sense of powerlessness. It's a vicious cycle, really. The blame game prevents them from learning, growing, and most importantly, from taking control of their lives. So, if you find yourself avoiding responsibility, remember this. Owning up to your actions is a crucial step towards empowerment. That's the second difference. Now, on to the third. Thirdly, powerful people focus on what they can control. It's like they have a mental spotlight that they shine on the things they can directly influence. They understand that there's no point wasting energy on things that are beyond their grasp. Instead, they concentrate on their actions, their reactions, and their decisions. On the other hand, powerless people often find themselves fixated on things they cannot control. They worry about the weather, the traffic, the opinions of others. This leaves them feeling helpless and overwhelmed, like a ship being tossed about in a storm. Powerful people know that they can't control the storm, but they can adjust their sails. They can shape their own destiny by focusing on what's within their reach. It's like they've drawn a circle around themselves, and everything inside that circle is what they can control. Everything outside that circle, they let go. That's the third difference. Let's continue to the fourth. Fourthly, powerful people have a positive self-image. They see themselves as capable, competent, and believe in their abilities to make things happen. Their self-perception is not swayed by external circumstances or opinions. They are their own biggest cheerleader, constantly reinforcing their self-belief and self-worth. On the other hand, powerless people often struggle with self-doubt. They are quick to question their capabilities and are overly critical of their shortcomings. This negative self-image can be debilitating, hindering them from taking risks or seizing opportunities. They may let the fear of failure or the judgment of others dictate their actions, leading to a self-fulfilling prophecy of inadequacy. The way we perceive ourselves plays a significant role in our actions and decisions. A positive self-image fosters confidence and resilience, while a negative one can leave us feeling stuck and powerless. Remember, your self-image is not set in stone. It can be shaped and changed. Believe in yourself and you're halfway there. That's the fourth key difference. Fifthly, powerful people communicate effectively. They have honed the art of expressing their ideas and feelings in a clear and assertive manner. They don't just talk, they speak with purpose and direction. They understand the importance of listening, showing empathy, and engaging in meaningful conversations. The beauty of their communication lies in its simplicity, clarity, and authenticity. On the other hand, powerless people often struggle in this arena. They may find it challenging to articulate their thoughts and emotions, or they might shy away from expressing their opinions due to fear of judgment or rejection. Their communication may be clouded by ambiguity and hesitation, making it difficult for others to understand their perspective. Effective communication is more than just speaking and listening. It's about understanding and being understood. It's about connecting with others on a deeper level. Powerful people have mastered this art, and it plays a significant role in their success. That's the fifth key difference. Now that we've covered the first 5 differences, let's quickly go through the remaining 5. Sixth on our list is the concept of risk-taking. Powerful people aren't afraid to take calculated risks. They understand that stepping out of their comfort zone is a pathway to growth. On the other hand, powerless people tend to avoid risks, preferring to stay in their safe bubbles. Next up is vision. Powerful people have a clear vision for their future. They set goals and work tirelessly to achieve them. Powerless people, however, often lack direction and find themselves drifting through life. Our 8th difference is resilience. Powerful people are resilient. They bounce back from setbacks and use their failures as stepping stones to success. Powerless people, conversely, may crumble under the weight of adversity. At number 9, we have continuous learning. Powerful people are lifelong learners. They constantly seek knowledge and strive to improve themselves. Powerless people, unfortunately, often stop learning after formal education. And finally, we have influence. Powerful people have the ability to influence others. They lead by example and inspire those around them. Powerless people, in contrast, may struggle to make their voices heard. Those are the last 5 key differences. The road to becoming powerful begins with understanding these differences and making conscious efforts to embody them in your life. Stay tuned for our recap and conclusion. Let's recap the 10 differences we've discussed today. First off, we dived into the contrasting attitudes towards failure. Powerful people see failure as a stepping stone to success, a learning opportunity. On the other hand, powerless people view failure as a dead end, a reflection of their incapabilities. Next, we explored responsibility. Powerful individuals take ownership of their actions and decisions, recognizing that they are the architects of their own lives. Powerless individuals, however, tend to play the blame game, attributing their circumstances to external factors. Our third point of discussion was focus. Powerful people invest their energy in solutions, not problems. They focus on what they can control and influence. Powerless people, conversely, dwell on problems and things beyond their control. The fourth difference was self-image. Powerful people have a positive and strong image of themselves. They believe in their abilities and potential. Powerless people, however, often suffer from low self-esteem and self-doubt, hindering their growth and progress. We then discussed communication as the fifth difference. Powerful people communicate clearly, assertively, and with empathy. They listen actively and respect differing views. Powerless people, on the other hand, often struggle with effective communication. They may be passive, aggressive, or dismissive in their interactions. Finally, we touched on 5 more differences: resilience, adaptability, perseverance, vision, and self-discipline. Powerful individuals exhibit these traits in their journey towards success. Powerless individuals, however, often lack these qualities, making their path to success more challenging. In essence, these 10 differences between powerful and powerless people are not innate or fixed. They are shaped by mindset and actions. Anyone can cultivate the traits of powerful individuals and transform their lives for the better. It's about making conscious choices every day, standing up after each fall, learning from our mistakes, and relentlessly pursuing our goals. Remember, everyone has the potential to be powerful. It's all about mindset and action. Thank you for tuning into House Lux Estate today. If you found value in this video, do subscribe, like, and share it with your circle. We'd love to hear your thoughts, so drop a comment below. Remember, power lies within you. Until next time, keep striving for greatness.